Hi, I'm Bill Angelini, and this is the So-So Musician. This is my first fake question and answer session. I got a lot of fake questions from a lot of imaginary people, so let's get right into it.
Fake Q&A.
Barry Mumfries asks, how long does it take to put out a video? Well, that's a good question. It depends on what type of video I'm doing. If it's a performance video of a video game song, it could take anywhere from about a week to the longest has been 6 months. And roughly the same for non-video game songs. What usually takes me the longest is learning the song. Go figure.
Fake Q&A.
Gilbert Muppet Loaf asks, I've never heard of any of these songs. Is this channel just a big troll? No, the channel's not a big troll. Actually, the purpose of the channel is for me to grow as a musician. I wouldn't be practicing nearly as many songs on guitar and bass if I didn't have the channel. So it's really just an experiment for me to see if I could better myself as a musician. So far, I think it's been working, but you tell me.
Fake Q&A.
Dr. Gugu asks, do you play in any projects live? That's a great question, Dr. Gugu. I play currently in a instrumental progressive metal band called the Astral Cadence.
That's a plug.
They're pretty awesome. You should check us out. We're on every media site. Like us, subscribe us, and check out our songs. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Fake Q&A.
Alf's Hair Part asks, what kind of microphones are you using? That's a great question. You could see I'm using a Shure Beta 52A microphone for my kick drum. And I've been using Sennheiser 604s on my toms and so far my snare drum. And I've been using the microphone from my Zoom Q2N camera as kind of like a room mic for the drum kit to kind of capture, I guess, natural reverb. I'm in the process right now of doing research to acquire some more microphones. I really want to get the entire kit mic'd up. And I'm looking forward to making some new videos where the drums sound even better than they've been getting. Hope you dig them.
Fake Q&A.
Soiled Pizza asks, are you wearing pants? Why, of course I'm wearing pants. And I'm not going to stand up to prove that, because I don't have to prove anything.
The Fifth Amendment applies to pants.
Fake Q&A.
Club Soda Salad asks, what DAW have you been using to record? So far, I've been using Reaper. That's the only DAW I've ever actually used firsthand. I've recorded records that have been recorded through Cubase and Pro Tools. I tried learning Pro Tools, I don't know, maybe about 10 years ago, but at the time it just really went over my head. I found my experience learning to use Reaper and record with it. It's been pretty easy to learn for the most part. I think it's an intuitive piece of software. I recommend it, but I'm a beginner, so what's my opinion worth?
Fake Q&A.
Skeeples McCrackpipe asks, why is your production value so low? That's a great question, Skeeples. The main reason my production value is low is because I'm a one-man shop, and I'm learning how to do this stuff as I go, much like learning how to practice my instruments that I don't play as often as drums. I've been learning how to film, edit video, edit audio, and do all the work that's involved with that. So I'm in the process of learning. Hope you've noticed things have been getting better.
Every video on this channel is the Citizen King of YouTube.
If not, sorry.
Fake Q&A.
Jeopardy Guy asks, cover Tecmo Super Bowl. Well, that's not really a question now, is it?
Even fake comments on YouTube are the worst.
Fake Q&A.
When you whistle, I say French asks, why did you start this channel? Well, as I mentioned, the main purpose of this channel has just been to challenge myself to play more music on instruments that I don't practice as much as the drum kit. I've been playing guitar probably about as long as I've been playing drums for, but I really haven't played it as much over the years as the drum kit. And I really wanted something that would push myself to actually practice guitar And since doing this channel, I've been practicing bass, and I've even started learning keyboards, so I think it's working.
Think again.
Fake Q&A.
LGN Executive CEO asks, did you really beat Friday the 13th on the NES? Why yes, LGN Executive CEO, I did beat Friday the 13th on the NES. In fact, I did it without a Game Genie. For anyone who's not familiar, this is a pretty lousy game that came out in 1989. It's extremely hard, and if you've never beaten Jason once in it, when you beat him the first time, you discover that you have to beat him, in fact, 3 times to actually beat the game. Anyone who's played this game will quickly realize that every counselor besides Chrissy and Mark are absolutely useless when you're running around in the field.
George is good for potato walking.
So your best bet is to use Chrissy or Mark and start acquiring knives, and just start passing. Every time you get a knife, pass it to one of your counselors. Eventually you want to have all your counselors armed with knives. Then you'll start getting machetes. As you get machetes, pass those around. And basically every weapon you get, just keep passing around to your counselors in the cabins, because they're useless in the field. What eventually happens is you start getting attacked by Jason extremely frequently. You're going to just want to murder the heck out of him with these counselors who are all armed with at least machetes. That way, by the time you get to day 3, where when Jason attacks you in the cabin, he just doesn't go away. It doesn't take you over 20 minutes to beat him like it did for me when I got stuck with my last counselor, who only had a rock still. And what's your prize for beating the game? I don't even remember, but I remember it was like one of those one-screen endings, and it sucked.
Fake Q&A.
That guy with the shoes asks, what songs are you putting out next? Well, I don't really like to tell people what songs I'm working on. I like you to be surprised when I post a video on this channel, and I like you to experience firsthand the disappointment when it's a song that you invariably don't like.
If that's not gold star self-promotion, I don't know what is.
Fake Q&A.
A Sentient Banana asks, how long have you been playing all these instruments for? That's a great question. I've been playing drums and guitar for just about 24 years now. I started playing bass seriously maybe 7, 8, 9 years ago. And keyboards I've started since I started this channel. I've been playing keyboards now for like 4 months.
Fake Q&A.
Sentient Banana asks, why aren't you better at them? I think I am pretty good at these instruments.
The 40-year-old amateur.
Fake Q&A.
Pat Boone Debbie Boone asks, why haven't you done more metal videos? Well, the reason I haven't done a lot of metal videos is because I've been learning the ins and outs of audio production, and if you've checked out particularly the first 2 years of videos on this channel, I don't think my production was really all that great, and in fact, for most videos it didn't even exist. So I'm starting to get to a point where I feel like I can put out metal videos and make it not sound terrible to your ears. So hopefully you'll see some metal videos coming up down the road.
Fake Q&A.
Mustard Pants asks, is that a kick drum mic you're using for a Q&A session? Mustard Pants, that was a lousy question, Mustard Pants. You know better.
Mustard Pants is a sure beta 52A hole.
Alright, thank you for checking out my first imaginary Q&A. It's completely fake. I didn't get any real questions. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you like watching fake question and answer sessions with me, or even would like to see a real question and answer session, feel free to respond in the comments below. Maybe even write a few questions yourself, and I might do a real Q&A video at some point. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and enjoy.